is also developing miniature helicopters. But there is a major problem in building aircraft this small. As propellers and blades get smaller and smaller, they become aerodynamically inefficient.
As you get down to these smaller sizes, the air molecules seem much larger relative to the wing, and the flying becomes more like swimming through water as opposed to flying through air. Because of these difficulties in aerodynamics, we're looking to nature because nature has solved all these problems with birds, dragonflies, and fruit flies.
Already, flapping wing models have been constructed, but they are always highly inefficient and never generate as much lift as an insect. Duplicating the performance of insect wings is one of the holy grails of aviation. Insect wings are the most efficient lifting devices on the planet. Until recently, the reason for this remained a mystery. At Cambridge University in England, Dr. Charles Ellington has solved the puzzle of how insects generate such incredible lift. It's a quest that has taken him over 25 years.
To build a good mimic of a real insect and how it moves its wings, we study films and we came up with this, which of course flaps its wings up and down the way you would expect it to do. It also moves its wings perpendicular to that. Many insects show kind of a figure-of-8 wing motion, and we can do this with these two movements. Then you have to control the angle of attack of the wing, and to do a good job, you have to control it at the base of the wing and at the tip of the wing so that you can throw the wing into this cambered profile that you see on the downstroke as the wing moves down, generating lift up like that. And then, of course, you have to flip the whole thing over because on the upstroke, what you have is a reverse camber like that. So the wing's moving up, generating lift again, supporting its weight. But you have to be able to change the shape of the wing all the way from the base to the tip and from the front to the back at every moment of the wing beat.
The technology needed to control and coordinate these 4 different types of wing movement is so complex that it has to be controlled by computer program. Because the model needed to study the movement accurately is so large, the speed of the wings is slowed down to 1 beat every 2 seconds. On a real insect, it would be 20 beats per second. This model exactly replicates the way in which the common hawk moth flaps its wings. But Charles Ellington's team also discovered an unusual phenomenon.
All right, let's have some smoke.
By studying insect wings in smoke, they noticed an unusual vortex was created by the downstroke. This observation solved the riddle of how insect wings produce so much lift. The effect was confirmed by a live moth when it was suspended in a wind tunnel filled with layers of smoke.
As the wing moves down, you've got the very thin, sharp leading edge of the wing moving through the air, and just as if you move a spoon through a cup of coffee, you see the flow swirling off that edge. It separates and just swirls up like that into a vortex. And a vortex is like a tornado or a whirlwind. It's a low-pressure region of the air. Things get sucked into a tornado. And so sitting here with the vortex spinning like that, low pressure running all along the wing right here, and this low pressure sucks the wing up. And this is what's producing the extra lift on the wing and getting 2-3 times more lift out of these wings than out of conventional wings.
This machine was never designed to fly. But now that Ellington has unraveled the mystery of insect flight, soon there will be miniature MAVs as small as real insects.
In the near future, 3 to 5 years out, we'll be developing dragonfly-size micro vehicles that will be able to fly down hallways and in windows and in through air ducts.
Packed with tiny electronics, batteries, transmitters, and with miniature cameras for eyes, the cyborg dragonfly will be a master of disguise. With huge amounts of lift, it will be highly energy efficient, invisible to radar, impossible to shoot down. The only danger it will face will be getting swatted.
plane